Movie posters are underappreciated. When done right, the best movie posters invite you into the world of the movie, giving you a glimpse into what the characters, the setting, and the atmosphere are going to be like, all from a single image. However, as more and more movie posters all follow the same formula, the more that people have forgotten about the art of the movie poster, and what it takes to make a poster that actually complements the film that it's attached to. So today, I want to go over the qualities that make a good movie poster by looking at some of the best movie posters of all time, and seeing what they did right. The best movie posters are often the most simple ones. This simplicity allows these posters to become instantly recognizable and iconic, because the simpler the design is, the easier it is for the poster to stick in your head. These simpler posters are often more focused on presenting the audience with a singular striking image, rather than cluttering the screen with a bunch of famous actors. The first SpongeBob movie poster is one of my favorite posters of all time for this exact reason. No, I'm not kidding. I mean, this other poster is alright, but in my opinion, I think it's just a little too cluttered, and this big blob of SpongeBob is just a lot more visually striking. This poster, along with the tagline bigger, better, more absorbent, perfectly captures SpongeBob's transition from the television to the movie screen. SpongeBob will no longer just be on your television set in your house for 11 minutes an episode. He's gonna be all over the movie screen for the next 88 minutes. And it's gonna be freaking awesome. Jaws is another great poster that utilizes simplicity to its fullest extent. The entire poster consists of only two subjects, a woman swimming and a hungry shark swimming right below her. And yet, despite being so simple, this poster is still able to accomplish a lot. The poster tells you all you need to know about the movie's general plot, and it's also just a really creepy and striking image. If you'll notice, the woman swimming is drawn to be significantly smaller than the shark, way smaller than what a human would actually look like next to a great white. By doing this, the poster makes the shark look even more intimidating and deadly, emphasizing how helpless you would be if you were trapped in the ocean with a shark, thus enhancing the film by making the film's central plot feel even more terrifying. And Joker, even though it might not be one of my favorite movies, it actually has a pretty interesting poster, because you gotta look at this poster from the perspective of when this film was released. In a year full of movies from these massive franchises where all of the posters emphasize the size and scope of these movies, Joker went with a much more stripped back poster, where we see him standing confidently in the middle of an empty staircase. This simplistic poster complements the film's unique approach to comic book movies, with both the movie and the poster being more focused on characters and atmosphere than with big set pieces. And I think part of the reason for this movie's success was because it was a refreshing change of pace from the other big blockbusters that were coming out at the time, and I think this poster is a reflection of that change of pace. And for Jurassic Park, all they had to do was show the skeleton of a T-Rex along with the words Jurassic Park to get everyone hyped for this movie, because at the time, just the thought of a live-action dinosaur movie was enough to get people to go watch it.
The thrills never stopped. It was amazing.
And by not revealing what the dinosaurs will end up looking like in the movie, this poster allows you to experience the magic of seeing all of these dinosaurs on your screen for the first time. And speaking of not revealing the design of the dinosaurs in the poster, another element of good movie posters is mystery. A key element of good movie posters is their ability to intrigue the audience by providing them with mysteries that can only be answered by watching the movie itself. In the examples I mentioned earlier, movie posters like Jaws and Jurassic Park reveal all you need to know about the movie's general plot, while still leaving a lot of mysteries that the audience will only get the answers to if they actually watch the movie. Like for Jurassic Park, we know there's going to be dinosaurs, but with this poster, we still don't know what the dinosaurs are going to look like, what the park itself is going to look like, how they even made dinosaurs come back to life in the first place, and so on. This mystery element is what allows posters like the one for Parasite to be so unique and memorable. There's so many interesting elements in this poster, and each element makes the audience ask questions, like whose legs are those in the corner? Is that person alive or dead? Why do all of the characters have bars over their eyes? Why do these two characters have black bars over their eyes while these three have white bars over their eyes? In order to even begin understanding the meaning behind this poster, you would first have to watch the movie. And with Alien, the poster shows an egg sitting alone in a pitch black room, where the only light visible is a bright green color that's coming from the inside of the egg, as the egg begins to hatch. Now this is a particularly interesting poster because eggs normally don't glow in the dark. And because of this, the poster makes the movie seem all that more intriguing by hinting that whatever species is inside this egg is going to be unlike anything we have ever seen before. And by strategically not showing the alien in the poster, the audience is forced to go and watch the movie for themselves to see what it's going to look like. Now for a more modern example, Nosferatu is similarly able to entice the viewer through its poster while still leaving out the actual design of the monster. But most importantly, what I like most about the poster for Nosferatu is its relationship with the film itself. The best movie posters need to complement the film itself, whether that's by explaining the general plot of the movie, enhancing the film's overall themes, or just by matching the film's tone. In the case of Nosferatu, this poster is able to do all three. From this poster, we're able to understand that the woman and whoever's hand this is are going to be the main characters, and we have a general understanding of their dynamic as sort of romantic partners. And having Lily Rose Depp laid down as we see this grotesque hand slowly reaching up her face really helps enhance the film's themes regarding abusive relationships. And finally, the muted colors, the long fingernails, and the slight sexual connotations of this poster all perfectly fit the film's gothic vibe. And in 7, the entire city looks completely disgusting. There's crime happening in every corner, and the main villain is one of the most despicable villains in all of fiction. And as such, this poster complements the movie's grim tone with these murky yellow and brown colors, these jagged lines that run throughout the whole poster, and even the font choice for the word 7. Both the movie and the poster each feel very dirty and grimy, and this grimy quality creates an immense feeling of unease, immersing the viewer into the film's bleak world. And with posters like Taxi Driver and There Will Be Blood, both of their posters just being a shot of the main character tells you that these movies are going to be character studies. Same with Joker, and same with The Social Network. In the case of Taxi Driver in particular, the city of New York is almost a character in and of itself, with the entire film centering around the various encounters that Travis Bickle has with various New Yorkers. However, despite New York being known for being densely populated and being extremely lively, even at night, this poster shows Travis Bickle standing alone in front of a completely empty New York street, emphasizing the movie's themes regarding loneliness and social isolation. Now in contrast, the Now You See Me posters are some of my least favorite modern posters. I know I said that simplicity is good in posters, but these are just too simplistic. So simplistic that they essentially tell you nothing about the movie. Like, tell me, what is a movie with this poster even supposed to be about? They're just walking. And they're also just visually unappealing. And it's very clear that all of these actors were just green screened into the poster because the Photoshop jobs on these posters are pretty awful. In Fight Club, I mean, what is it? Who made this, bro? Why is he making that face? And like, whose hand is that? Like, it's obviously not Brad Pitt's hand, but like the angle makes it look like it is. And like, why is Brad Pitt's face a different color than his neck? Like, this poster is just ugly. In general, the most important aspect of a good movie poster is how visually appealing it is. Even if your poster follows all of the steps that I listed in this video, if it looks like this, the poster is still gonna suck. And one way to make your posters look good is through good colors. This is why I love posters like the one for Juno. Not only do the colors really pop out at you, but these colors also help establish the movie's quirky tone, and the contrast between the vibrant colors of Michael Cera's track outfit compared to Elliot Page's darker outfit also help establish their contrasting personalities. And posters like Back to the Future and The Thing just have really striking designs that are complemented with these vibrant and vivid colors. On the other hand, this poster for One Missed Call has this like ugly alien looking thing, but it's not actually an alien, it's just a person with two mouths for eyes. And then like that wrinkly thing on their forehead is just their nose. What the hell am I looking at? Now this, say what you want about Spider-Man 3, but this poster is really cool. It carries on the style of the first Spider-Man poster by having Spider-Man be on a building with his reflection showing, but it uses this reflection as a way of showing Spider-Man's conflicting personalities when he gets taken over by Venom. In general, while most people don't really view movie posters as being particularly important, I think they can tell you a lot about the movie. And also, I think they're more important than people realize. Most people nowadays watch movies through streaming services, and the thing about streaming services is that unless you're a massive blockbuster movie that everyone already knows, the best way you can stand out in a crowd of great movies is by having an interesting poster. I mean, if it weren't for this poster, I would have never watched Flight Risk starring Mark Wahlberg. And yeah, posters aren't really a great indicator of a film's quality. I mean, you can have good posters with bad movies, or bad posters with good movies, or you can be like The Shaggy Dog, which is the best movie of all time. But at the end of the day, movie posters are like thumbnails for a YouTube video. They don't matter much once you've started watching the video, but they're still necessary to get you to watch it in the first place. So hopefully the next time you see a good movie poster, you appreciate it a little more. And honestly, I'm getting kind of tired of every blockbuster movie poster all using the same floating head format. So hopefully, instead of getting posters like this for all of our blockbusters, maybe we can start getting more things like this. Thanks for watching.